Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. I just checking in. I'm on live. How you doing? Hello. So, here's the thing. My jam, my strengths. Right, let's come back. Reason why I decided to do series of the how to create the life you want is I didn't know this. And when I find out I can actually create the life I want, I feel like they're ripped off. Why didn't I know this? Why my parents didn't teach me this? Why the school didn't teach me this? This is actually really awesome if I knew that. That's why I geeked out. I learned so much and I apply to my life. So now I can teach you the shortcut or create the life you want. So this is part 4. So if you haven't watched it, another 3 of them, it's in the YouTube. So just go and check in the YouTube. If you are watching the YouTube, just make sure click the subscribe and then hit the bell. You know what you have to do. So, my name is Sahori, if you never met me before. So, I am the intuitive empowerment coach. I am the spiritual mentor and the planic energy healer. So, I help a woman to ignite inner potential. And so you can live with the purpose and abundance. That's what I do. I hate watching people to, I can see so much potential within you, but that particular person not necessarily see yourself as a full potential. Because a lot of time it's very hard to see your own potential because we all have a limiting belief in some level. We are not good enough. I am not pretty enough. I am, tall enough, short enough, or I never grow up in this, and I never lucky. That lot of different limits make you stuck in a way where you are, somewhere you don't like. So I like to give them the opportunity to grow from that place, release all those limits so you can actually ignite your potential so you can start it to fully living your soul purpose. Because guys, I can tell you right now, we all have these soul purposes. We all have it. But we never learn how to actually ignite that part of it because we got knocked back so many times when we grow up and then knocked back and then we don't believe in ourselves anymore, right? So I teach you how to do that from ignite your purpose. So anyway, so today's topic is how to create the life exactly how you want it, right? Part 4. So part 1, we talked about the actual truth behind it, something you would not know. Once you know this truth and once you have a faith towards to this truth, you can create everything you want to in your life. Okay, trust me on this. The part 2, we talk about the vision. You have to have a clear destination, just like you. Now I taking you to the trip, and now I taking you to your journey. So you need to pursue your journey. You need to have the map, right? So you needed to create those maps. Once you got the map, you want to know how to get there. You need a tool to get there. So I kind of talk about that today. So what do you do? I got a question for you. What do you do when you have when you know what you want? Say, for example, you want more money, you want a new career, you want a new position in a job, you want to have a new house, you wanted to have, we always want something, right? It's nothing wrong with that. That's just a human desire. When you want something, what do you do first? So most of you probably do said, all right, I want a new job. So I gotta look into this way. You started Googling or you started asking people, anyone looking for the job, and constantly doing stuff. Like try to figure it out from the headspace and doing whatever you think it's possible to do. So in this way, I'm not saying you cannot create the life you want by this way. Totally you would. but much, much harder work. Trust me on this. I done that because I'm very headspace person. So I teach you today how to create the life you want very not like easy as in like easy as in oh super easy. Doesn't make sense, doesn't it? But more so easy is more in a flow and then more peaceful manner, I guess. Not so forced, not so pushing. You don't try to get from anyone else that yucky energy. More so from the peace and harmony. And I think it's almost coming to you to say, wow, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Sort of place it. Will you love that? So pretty much my life is work like that. And then just I wanted to show you that. So instead of thinking in your head space, I wanted you to start creating the inspire action list to do. So you still need to take action no matter what. Like if you want to have a better job, of course you still have to going to apply the job. You maybe still have to going to interview to get the job. So materialization part of it, manifestation, some people call manifestation, that material, that thought create become that thing as materialized. You still take action towards to it. But a lot of people mistake is you just only use the headspace and to do what to do. So caught up in all those limitations you have in your head. So you kind of like not quite fully embracing what you want. So sometimes you repeating something. So for example, you're looking for the job, new job, because you hate that job so bad, right? So you started to looking for the job because you want to have better opportunity, better workmate, better boss. But because your emotion around the job, every single day you're living with the pain and annoyingness to going to job, dragging to like, oh my God, I hate to go to job. And that's such a bad space. Then try to do to get new job, you create exactly the same thing. So you got a new job, awesome, excited, and yeah, I got a new job, and then you're celebrating, and you obviously feel good because you are new role and new people, and initially it's awesome, but some reason turn out to be exactly the same. You have the same problem, you have the same annoying boss, same annoying coworker, same like stress and anxiety, and you wonder yourself to what that happened. I thought the changing job gonna be the best thing, but ended up we are in the same spot. That's because you're not really listening the heart space. You creating something from very negative energy. So ended up you receive the same thing. Yeah. So hope that makes sense. So what you wanted you to do, whenever you wanted to do, so you know exactly what you want, right? So I want you to practice this with one desire at a time. So if you are looking for let's keep talking about work, okay? So you wanted to get a new job. Instead of to say hustling and bustling to looking for the job, to asking people constantly and going to seek every minute. The seek is the Australian job site. Just in case is someone else not from Australia, and so you're just looking for that employment sort of a website. Instead of that, I want you to really imagining what you already got. Like I want you to connect to the feeling of the when you got that job. Okay. You already received that job. How would you feel? You probably don't feel annoyingness like you're going to work every day with a unwanted job, right? Probably the emotion will be completely different. You probably more excited. You are looking for, a little bit nervous to go into new space, but you are excited to meet new people. You're excited to do your job perfectly, all that sort of stuff. I want you to connect to that space. Then ask this question in a quiet moment, okay? You have to still practice meditation or mindfulness practice to do this. This is a must, okay? This is a must. Once you quiet moment and they connect to the feeling of that excitement and joyful of that what you already got for what you want, then ask the question of What do I need to do now? Ask that question. Then you expect the answer will come to you. Trust me on this. It will. We all have a power within us to answer that question. We all have in us to listen to the inner wisdom. But we never taught how to use this. We never taught how to listen. So all you have to do, you started to practicing it. That's why I love doing the practice of mindfulness and all that strengthening intuition in my group. If you are not in a group yet, you should. It's called Ignite in True Potential Within in the Facebook. So I give you I already have 30 days mindfulness the challenge. So you can practice 30 days of constant mindfulness practice. So you can start living in the more present moment instead of the future worry and the past pain. Started to live in the moment. We all know how important to do those mindfulness practice, right? So you started to do it in the practice. And in that group, I do a lot of healing as well. So I joined that. And in the using program, I'm just opening up the waiting list for the next group using program. So using program, just look into the using for my website. Just look into your own time. I'm not deeply into that. I talk about this a lot to strengthen your intuition. Instead of going outside of affirmation, I want you to start to listen to your own rhythm and own intuition. We all have this, okay? So then connect and listen. And so sometimes coming on that moment, some people get, okay, that's what I have to do next. Sometimes that's coming in throughout the day. But again, key is you have to be mindful to receive the answer, receive the message. If you are busy living in the autopilot way, constantly worry and constantly doing, you will not receive that message. So key here is to start the living mindful. I can guide you that through the group. And then also you started to trusting you will receive the message. Once you get the inspired action, for example, to say for that job, nothing to do with the job, but all of a sudden you got, I like to talk to such and such. I haven't talked to such and such for a long time. Don't know why, but I just going to call her. When you get that message, do so. And you never know that message came to you to say, hey, how you going? I haven't talked to you for a long time. How have you been? Like you call her, started talking about daily chat and what are you up to and all that sort of stuff. And you may say, I just, sick of my job now. I'm looking for the job and I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity come to my way because that's how I desire, how I create my life. I love doing this way, that sort of thing. Talk to that person. That person maybe said, oh, actually, such and such is looking for the perfect position for you. You never know that. And you always, guys, 100%, universe is supporting your desire. But you have to ask for help. The universe is not going to help you if you don't ask for help. You've got to ask for help. And to receive the answer, you have to be quiet. You have to be receiving it. You cannot go over the place and then busy, and to receive it. It's not going to happen. So you have to be quiet. So start practicing it in a group so you can start to receiving more and you're strengthening your intuition so you can live with the more flow and ease. This is hopefully helpful for you for some. And if you are ready to jump on the user, message me. Going to the website, just check it out. What's all about? It's all I explain all about the modules and the stuff, so you know exactly what's in for. And if that's for you, message me or book that through the website. That's that from me. I hope you enjoy it and catch you soon, everybody. See you later. Whoop. I just tried to figure it out how to do. See you guys. See you guys. And see you guys.